Howdy do. I decided to make another little video for this baloney channel, and I thought I would talk about my dreads, and yeah, so, I have gotten questions about them, like, oh, is that your real hair? How do you do your hair? Blah, 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 and, my dreads are synthetic. I have a condition called trichotillomania. So I make hair pieces and I make dreads and I do my hair weird colors to sort of keep myself from pulling my hair and to sort of not have to be worried about pulling. And it works. It works and it's awesome. So, yeah, a lot of the times when you do synthetic dreads, it's sort of the texture that's the big deal, because when you just do twist and pull, I just spat on my laptop, that was hot. When you just do twist and pull, or twist and rip, whatever you want to call it, I have some that aren't crocheted, like, for example, like this one. This is a twist and rip only. And then when you apply the crochet method, it adds more texture to your dreads. And they look more viable because they got all those little bloops in them and stuff. And I actually like the bloops because it makes it more viable. So I was just gonna kind of show you guys how I do my crochet method. I know everybody uses a different method, but personally how I do mine is I'll have the crochet hook facing me, and I will go up into the dread, and I will, well, you want to do it from this angle, actually. You want to do it pulling up, because if it's real hair, you don't want to pull away from your scalp, because what you're doing is pulling your hair out of your scalp. And that's not what we want to do here. So you want to take it from the bottom on the inside and pull hair up and out of the lock. And if it's synthetic, honestly, it doesn't matter if the hair breaks. Now, if it's real hair, then like your real dreads, then you might want to use a different method. And there are many tutorials online how to crochet real dreads. I'm just not the person to go to for that. So you just sort of, you can go faster, but you just sort of take that hair and you make like almost like a little rat's nest outside of your dreadlock. And this is what I have learned to be most effective. It just sort of, I don't know, it works for me. There are many different ways to do dreads, synthetic ones anyway. And this, personally, is just my way of doing it. So, once you've got a pretty decent sized nest, you can also go from different angles and sort of get it all the way around. And try not to break your crochet hook. I bent mine and I was like, no, this is my only one. I can't do that. No. And it's like an antique, I'm pretty sure. Like, I've had this thing has been around since my grandma was crocheting. So I'm not quite sure how old it is, but it's probably older than me. And I probably need to get some more disposable ones because I don't want to mess this one up as I'm dreading my hair. I say this. Just making conversation, I suppose. Another thing you'll notice is when you're pulling, it'll take your dread and it'll kind of pull it up. So, losing length can be a factor if you're not careful. So every time you have a pull up, depends. Every time it pulls up, you're going to want to straighten it down again because you want to make sure you keep at least that main length. And, yeah, so once you've kind of gone all the way around, you're going to end up with something like this. Just a little mess. It's a little mess, and what you're going to also learn is that the dread on the inside when you do this actually tightens. And that's the cool part, because when you're pulling it out, you're tightening the dread into itself, and it is tightening the dread and pulling the inner hair out. And then the inner hair that you have pulled out, the inner hair that you have pulled out, you are going to take and you are going to pull it down like so, like a little goatee, and you're going to wrap it around your dreadlock. And you can part these like two separate ways. Like you can, once you've wrapped it once, you can go up here with it, and you can go down here with it, but I'm just going to stay in one spot for now, just to sort of give a demonstration. Yeah, you just wrap it around your dread, and you're going to notice that it's going to start separating. And that's sort of what creates that texture, is that separation of dreadlock. I wrap it around a couple times. Some people just crochet it around, but I find that crocheting it around can be really tedious when it's just easier to do this. So now, okay, well, I'm going too fast here. Now, you're going to put your hook just straight through your dread onto the same side that this has ended up. So then, after you do that, you're going to wrap it around. Make sure it makes it into that little hook, and then you're going to pull it through to the other side. Now you've got the first secure thing of it, and then you can go down or you can go back up. In this case, I like my ends kind of loose, kind of just there, but in this case I'm going to go back up, wrap it around maybe twice, and then go back through and wrap it around the hook again, and then we're going to pull it back through the dread. And then you do that until this has made its way back into the dreadlock. So you're going to just keep on wrapping it until you get in there. Get it in there! And you're going to put through, and you're going to pull through. Woo! And then I've got once you've got about this much left, you can just literally wrap it once. And then you're going to take it. This is how I end it, or finish this, I guess. I just wrap it around once when I have a little bit, and pull it through. But then once I've got it through, I tuck it down into the dread and twist my needle out. So you end up with something like this. And now it's all like stiff, and it's awesome. And you can do that all the way up your lock. So, being that I don't know how to edit videos, I'm probably going to have my friend Lindsay help me do that, because she's awesome. You should go check out her channel. Her channel is called Lindsay Loves Makeup, and she does really awesome makeup tutorials. So yeah, thank you for watching, and take care of yourselves. God bless.